Hi there, lovely people. Welcome back to English with Catherine. Now, I've realised that I've never actually introduced myself properly to you. How rude of me! So to my new subscribers and my existing loyal subscribers, hi! My name's Catherine. I was born in the south of England, so West Sussex, and I speak with modern RP, which you can find a lot in that area in the south of England. And I've been teaching English for about 8 years now. Wow, that's a long time. Aside from English teaching, I love music and I'm a musician. I play the piano and I sing. Maybe one day you'll hear one of my songs. Because of that, I love teaching pronunciation because it's musical to me and I love helping people, and just posting videos to the internet just seemed like a great idea. So let's get started with the video of today. So the schwa sound is perhaps the biggest secret of the British accent. And in fact, it is the most common sound in English. It's literally just very natural and very soft. I'm going to go into more detail about how to actually make the sound later in the video. For me, it is the most special and important sound of English because it allows the language to be musical. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a brief history of the schwa, then I'm going to show you how to use it and when to use it, and finally we're going to finish with some real life examples. So before we jump into the video, I just want to check in with you all about whether you did the Lingoda sprint challenge that I told you about last month. If you did, please tell me about it in the comments below. I would love to know how it went. Now, if you haven't seen my video where I give you all the information about the Lingoda sprint challenge, let me update you about it. So I think I'm right in saying a lot of you watching this video really want to improve your speaking skills. Well, the Lingoda sprint challenge allows you to do exactly that. You can learn English, French, German or Spanish in private or group classes. The Sprint Challenge is a 2-month learning challenge where you take lessons intensively. The regular Sprint Challenge is 15 classes taken in 1 month, and the Super Sprint Challenge is 30 classes taken in 1 month. And if you complete the challenge and follow all the rules, you can get your money back. You can get 50% of your money back if you complete the regular sprint, and you can get 100% of your money back if you complete the super sprint. I think one of the best things about Lingoda is their teachers. They are native level, so you really are learning from professionals who will pick up on your mistakes. They'll give you personalised feedback after every class, and in the classes you'll be focusing on really tricky grammar structures, perhaps ones that you have not been able to understand from YouTube videos, and you just need a teacher to sort them out for you properly. And you'll also be having real life conversations, which in my opinion is the only thing worth practicing if you want to really learn English. The classes are, you guessed it, online. So of course, because they're online, they're very flexible. You can learn from anywhere in the world. They're also possible 24/7. So how about that for even more flexibility and convenience? So just to persuade you even more to do this, Lingoda have very kindly given me a discount code. So the code is English with Cat, which I quite like because a lot of my friends and family call me Cat. I've had this nickname since I was about 16, so I really like that code. And this code will get you €20 or $25 off your registration. All the details are in the description box below, so just head there, follow all the details, and don't forget to tell me in the comments how you're doing or whether you signed up. With the Lingoda Sprint Challenge, you will be literally sprinting, which means running, towards your goals and your dreams with English. Good luck and stay in touch. So, the history. The term schwa was actually introduced by German linguists in the 19th century. And I didn't know this until recently, but just looking at the spelling, SCH, it just looks very German, so I was not surprised when I found that out. And the sound, as I explained before, is very soft, natural, easy, almost lazy, and it's just Now, I never really talk about the physiology of the mouth when I teach pronunciation. I think it's a little bit distracting. You should be using your ears to listen rather than worrying about your mouth. Your mouth should be very relaxed. So we don't want any tension in the jaw, and just And just some extra information, your tongue should be in the middle of your mouth. Now let's stop talking about how we make the schwa sound, and let's start talking about why and when. And so I'm going to make it really easy for you. I'm going to do my best to try and make this whole schwa debacle really simple. So basically, are you ready? Are you listening? The schwa is a device or a tool that allows the attention and the focus to be on another sound in the word. The schwa is like, okay, I'll be quiet, you can be loud. I will sit down and you can have the limelight. So what do I mean by this? The schwa falls on the part of the word that is not stressed. So the quieter part of the word. And the vowels are important here. The schwa sound is actually a quiet vowel. If you take the word listen, for example, we've got the stress on the first syllable, lis, okay? So lis-n. Because the second part of the word is not stressed, it's quieter, so that's the part of the word that contains the schwa sound. So listen, listen. And my point about the language being musical is very obvious here, because if you were to play those two notes on the piano, it would be listen, high then low. Isn't that just lovely? It means that the word is now musical because of the schwa. I'm going to show you some daily words that have the schwa sound, and you can start to listen out for the stressed, so the louder syllable, and then you can listen for the schwa in the quieter part of the word. Here we go. Lemon, lemon. Here we've got the stress on the first part, so the second part is going to be a schwa. So lemon, lemon. Deliver, deliver. We've got a schwa sound in the first syllable because it's the second syllable that is loud, not the first. So deliver, deliver. And as you can hear, we've also got a schwa on the third syllable because there's a vowel in there as well. So we need schwa, stress, schwa. Schwa, stress, schwa. Deliver, deliver. And it's musical because the notes are going duh, duh, duh. Let's make a song. And what gives English the musicality again and the rhythm is the contrast between words with the schwa in them and then one syllable words like cat or dog, because they have a kind of harshness to them and they make a contrast and keep a sort of diversity in their language. Check out these words that have a at the beginning. About, again, afraid, adore. So remember, the schwa is an unstressed vowel sound. For example, banana, one of my favourite words. We've got banana. We've got two schwas because we can hear na. When we listen to that word, all I can really hear is na, and that's because of the magic of the schwa. It allows that na sound to shine out because we've just got ba-na-na, banana. I know in American they say banana, so that's slightly different, but if you want a British accent, you have to say banana. Now, just remember also that I'm teaching the modern RP British accent. There are other rules and other ways to use the schwa in the regional accents in the UK, but I'm going to make a video about them soon because I'm very interested in different accents, and so I'm going to do a series, maybe a 3 or 4 part series of all the different accents in the UK. So here are some more words for each vowel sound, and I'm going to say them with the schwa and then without the schwa, just to show you how different it sounds. So here are some schwa sounds with a. Sofa, normal. Here are those words without the schwa. Sofa, normal. You can hear the a sound instead of the and it sounds very different. Here are some schwa sounds for E. Cancel, frozen. Without the schwa sound, cancel, frozen. You can hear can't you, instead of the Here are some schwa sounds for the I vowel. Difficult, intimate. Without the schwa sound, difficult, intimate. Here are some schwa sounds for the O vowel. Reason, actor. Without the schwa, reason, actor. You can really hear a difference in those, can't you? And for the U vowel, museum, focus. Without the schwa, museum and focus. That's really obvious, that one as well. So the schwa sound also comes in the little words that I call the glue words that glue together sentences. So they are certain prepositions and articles. And by making these little words into schwa sounds, it just allows the language to flow because it softens those vowels, making it easier to get to the next word. So you end up with this long stream of music. To becomes t, a becomes and n, and sometimes becomes and, of becomes of. I know, crazy, right? So here's a sentence. I went to my local cafe to have a coffee and to write in my journal. Can you hear the t and and? It's just Also, one of my favourite things to say, a cup of tea. A cup of tea. Not a cup of tea, a cup of tea. A cup of tea. And sometimes people even say a cup of tea. A cup of tea. Now, of course, it's not always easy to know where the stress falls on a word. I've got a few tips and tricks here to give you now, but just remember, they are not absolute rules. They are just a guidance, so there will always be exceptions, and I'm apologising in advance. ION endings tend to be a schwa. Nation, vision, region. ER endings tend to also be a schwa. Teacher, summer, over, deliver. URE endings also tend to end with a schwa. Leisure, pleasure, agriculture. OUR endings tend to end with a schwa. Colour, humour. OR endings very often end with a schwa. Author, actor. Now, why is it important to learn the schwa? You're probably wondering. The answer is, it will make you sound more natural. I'm sure in your own native language there are tips and tricks and ways to sound more like a native, I guess, and this is just a way of doing that. Of course, if you don't use the schwa, you will still be understood. I'm sure 9 times out of 10 people will understand you if you use the actual vowel sound rather than the schwa. The schwa just gives you an accent that is more akin to a native accent. Okay, so when you've learned everything else in English, you might want to consider the icing on the cake, which is just schwa sounds that you can add into your pronunciation to make yourself sound more authentic, more natural, only if you want to. These are 3 things that are personal to me that maybe some people don't know about. The point of telling you these things is, of course, I want to share these with you and get to know you more, but they're also so you can hear the schwas in action, the little schwa sounds in their natural habitat. I learnt to swim using a wave machine at my local swimming pool because I was so afraid of my swimming teacher, Mildred. So I'm just going to highlight all the schwas. Maybe you picked them out all perfectly, but just check if you have. Let me give you some more information. We had this really scary teacher. She was like, I don't even know how she got a job as a swimming teacher with kids, because she would just demand you to just swim. I couldn't swim, and we were all trying to learn to swim, by the way, that was why we were there. And she would just point at you and be like, Catherine, swim. And I was just like, it was really traumatic. So I was at my local swimming pool and they had this really cool wave machine. I don't know if you've ever experienced this. And I just like got on the wave, and before I knew it, I was kind of doing it. And I was just like, yes, I never have to go back to Mildred ever again. Mildred is just gone from my life. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Here's another thing about me. Everyone knows me as a dog person, but lately I have been really obsessed with a cat breed that I have seen on YouTube, and it's called a ragdoll cat. If you have a cat like this, can you please comment down below? It seems to me that if you like dogs, you'll probably like this breed of cat because it looks like it's kind of like a dog cat. It looks really affectionate, really loyal in the way that they behave to humans, and I just now have this secret desire to own one, and no one knows this. Well, they do now, but everybody knows me as a dog person. So the sentence with the schwas is, everyone knows me as a dog person, but lately I've discovered the cat breed ragdoll, and now I have a secret desire for one. I'm just gonna highlight the schwas now so you can check. So many, right? So many. So many to learn. Good luck. Okay, here's the third thing about me. So when I was 5 years old, I was at a farm with my family and I saw a turkey, and it was very exciting to me. So for some reason I ran at full speed towards this turkey, and I had my dolly in my left arm and I was just running, and I fell on my face and my tooth went through my lip and blood everywhere, and I have a scar here, all because of a turkey. Now you know all my secrets. So that's the end of the video. I hope it has shed some light on the schwa for you. It's not an easy thing to teach. Hit subscribe if you found this video useful. I would be so grateful. Thank you so much as ever for all your lovely comments. I really enjoy reading them. You can follow me on Instagram as well. I really enjoy posting on there about my everyday life and what I get up to. And yeah, good luck using the schwa if you've decided to, and I will see you next Friday for another video. Bye.